Please go here to pick up my dog tags.
Hello guys and welcome to a new video, and in today's video I'm gonna share a tip that will give you a big advantage in direct fights, allowing you to become harder to hit and dodge more bullets while dealing damage to the enemies. This tip revolves around one of the most underrated aspects of the game, which is the ADS movement speed. Many players don't know what this is, or they know it but they don't know how effective it can be. So in this video we'll explain it and I'll tell you how you can make it even more effective than it already is. After that I'll show you an intense gameplay where I'll be applying this tip in action. So let's start by explaining what ADS movement speed is. It's basically your movement speed when you shoot while opening your scope. And it's mostly important in direct fights, as most players use sideways movement when they engage to allow them to dodge as many bullets as they can. So the idea here is to increase your ADS movement speed to make it as hard as possible for the enemy to hit you. And there are two different ways to do that. First of all, from the gunsmith, as you can include attachments that can increase your ADS movement speed to your build. As you can see here on the left, I'm using an AK-117 with ADS movement attachments, and on the right I'm using an AK-117 without any ADS movement attachments, and you can see that I'm moving faster on the left compared to the right. Now this is already good, but that's not it. There is one more thing you can add to make it even more effective, which is the legendary lateral recoil mod. So we're gonna be using this mod on the AK-117, which gives it an additional 20% ADS movement speed. Now obviously there are other ways to increase it, like the classes or the legendary fast ADS mod, but these are things that increases your overall movement speed, not just the ADS movement speed. So if you activate the Trickster, for example, it gives you an overall speed boost that also includes the ADS movement speed. I hope you guys understood the idea of this video, and now let's move on to the gameplay. It was a high kill, high damage game, and it was pretty much a solo vs squads game, mostly because my teammates gave up and left the game. So I'll be using this AK-117 build where I spammed ADS movement speed attachments. Obviously I don't recommend this build, it's just for the video. So we landed in Black Market and we had two good enemy squads against us. I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started.
Enemy down. Reloading. Changing mag, cover me.
Your teammate has been killed. Get the dog tag.
Enemy eliminated.
The revived flight will arrive in 1 minute.
Enemy down.
Your teammate has been killed. Get the dog tags and help them return to the battle. Enjoy your trip.
Engaging the enemies.
Almost ready. Get the dog tags. Dog tags have been scanned successfully. Your teammate will return to the battle when the next revived flight arrives. The safe zone is collapsing.
Enemy down.
A very good and fun action to start the game. And the next objective was to upgrade my skill, but I couldn't upgrade it in peace. I had to fight for it.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Enemy eliminated.
Next, I got my loadout and went out to get more kills.
Enemy down. Enemy eliminated.
It was too risky to revive my teammate here because she was in the open. So I tried to scan the area around me first and try to clear as many enemies as I can before trying to revive, while trying to keep her alive until she gets to cover.
Airdrop has been delivered. Half of the teams are eliminated. Chip terminal is almost ready.
Enemy down. Enemy eliminated.
Chip terminal is almost
Quem ele tá já, cara?
Enemy down.
My teammate goes down again and I would have scanned her tag on time if it wasn't for the Ravager launcher. I don't think I would have made it out alive if I went for it, especially that it was outside the zone. And with 20 players remaining in such a small circle, I had to get in the zone and scout the area for enemies. And to help with that, you always want to try to take the high ground to gain some advantage over the enemies. And in this case, it was the mountain right here. I stopped shooting here because I was exposed and there were too many shots around me. Even the knock I got was stolen. So I spent more time checking the area around me, making sure I don't get flanked or backstabbed.
The airdrop is coming.
Airdrop has been delivered. The safe zone is collapsing. Down to the last 5.
I really wanted to go in and join the fight here, but the area was way too open and the hoverback enemy roaming around made it even worse. So I just played it safe instead.
Chip terminal is almost ready. The safe zone is collapsing. Only 2 teams left, getting close to victory.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I hope I showcased the ADS movement speed well. As you saw, I was able to win all my direct fights. Honestly, it's mostly because the AK-117 is just too good, but I have to give credit to the fast ADS build I made, as it allowed me to dodge many bullets. Again, I don't recommend this build, but I think you should consider adding ADS movement speed attachments on your next build. If you enjoyed the video, then kindly leave a like on your way out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Okay, help return to the perspective.